Hello Sanjay, how are you? Hello Ahmed, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, I'm working on it. So Sanjay definitely will upload entire content based video on for. Yeah, it's a new 305 is a new course code for Azure Architect. So definitely will work over it. Hello Anand. Hello Subhas. Okay, everyone. So, welcome back to our online class. You can say that online YouTube class. So, today's agenda we'll try to understand about the concept of RBAC service. So, RBAC is a one of important topic of our Microsoft Azure because with the help of RBAC services, we are able to manage our resources. Plus, we have option to design our own role for our Active Directory users. So we'll try to understand each and everything related to the RBAC services. We'll give you the proper information by creating the Active Directory user, and then we'll try to assign a role, RBAC role, to our user and try to access the resources. Sanjay will start shortly about the cybersecurity. Actually, I'm just going to set up the entire environment on premises because for cybersecurity, uh, we must need to establish at least workstation with high configuration based machine like minimum 32 gig RAM and SSD and Core i CPU. So that's why I'm now I bought a new good configuration with desktop. So definitely will start soon. In case of cybersecurity, we need to create a multiple virtual machine like a Linux, Backtrack, Kali, and number of VMs that require to understand about the cybersecurity. So that's why, because I'm planning to give you 100% live practical based video. So that is the reason I need to set up my environment first and then start creating video for cybersecurity. Okay, guys, so let's start how we can manage the RBAC services, role-based access services. So, firstly, need to know about the concept. Means, if your concept is okay, definitely you are able to perform the practical activity. So, it's really simple option. It's really simple to understand about the RBAC service. So, guys, I hope you all of you are aware from the on-premises domain controller. So in on-premises domain controller, we have option to create a service account. Like as we are able to delegate our Active Directory user for various services. Means you can say that like that. In case of Azure portal, we are able to create a multiple roles and assign the role to our Active Directory users. So you can say that means ऑन प्रोमाइसिस एडी की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो ऑन प्रोमाइसिस एडी के केस में क्या होता है कि जब आप एडी पे यूजर्स क्रिएट करते हैं तो यूजर्स को हम मल्टीपल ग्रुप का मेंबर बना सकते हैं लाइक यू आर एबल टू मेक इट मेंबर ऑफ डेस्कटॉप रिमोट डेस्कटॉप कनेक्शन बैकअप ऑपरेटर मेक द मेंबर ऑफ enterprise administrators like that according to the policy according to the group that you need to add for your user our user is applicable to perform the task like the same group. In case of role-based access control, is a you can say that the delegation service of our Azure portal, and with the help of this particular service, we are able to manage our Active Directory users. We are able to manage our manage our Azure services, Azure resources. Thank you so much, Cloud Storage. We always try to give you my best. So thank you so much for support. Okay, so let's try to understand about the concept of Azure rollback services. As we know that if you want to configure any services, if you want to purchase any services from Azure portal, Like this is our Azure portal that you sign up with the help of an email ID, because you know that we can create our Azure account by using the any email ID like Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Outlook. We can use the important part. If you want to purchase the resources from Azure portal, you must need to proceed with at least one subscription. मीन्स जो भी आप मेल आईडी के थ्रू अपने एजर पोर्टल पे साइन अप करेंगे, द इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज कि आपको एटलीस्ट एक सब्सक्रिप्शन जरूर परचेज करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज विदाउट सब्सक्रिप्शन वी आर अनेबल टू परचेज एनीथिंग, वी आर अनेबल टू क्रिएट एनी वर्चुअल मशीन, स्टोरेज और नेटवर्किंग, कोई भी सर्विस हम अवेल नहीं कर सकते हैं अगर अपने पास सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं है तो. सो व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, how RBAC service can perform the task with our existing subscription. This is our Azure portal, guys, or we log in our account with the help of root account. You can say that administrator account. Okay, so we log in our account with the help of administrator. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you the I just need to open the portal as well, portal.azure.com. Okay, this is our Azure portal that I log in with the help of my root account. And first of all, you need to verify the subscription that you have. So to check the subscription, open General tab and see this is the subscription panel. You just need to click here. Right, we are able to find one subscription. The subscription name is MSDN platforms, right? So our subscription name is MSDN. So how we can use it? We log in our account with the help of root administrator, and this is our subscription. Now talk about the role-based access control, talk about the RBAC services. So how RBAC services can perform the task? For example, we created a multiple user with the help of Azure AD. As we know that if you check my previous session related to AZ-303 and 104, so I have already created videos related to the Azure Active Directory. For example, you created multiple user with the help of Azure AD, like you created 3 different user with name of GCP, second name is Azure, and third name is Cloud. This is username, guys. Don't take it otherwise. GCP username, AWS username, and Cloud username, right? So, and you log in your portal with the help of root. So it means that we are able to perform the entire task. अगर हमने root से login किया है या admin से login किया है, तो we can access entire services which is available in Azure portal, right? Let's talk about Active Directory users, GCP user, AWS user, and Cloud user. These all are the Active Directory users. Fine. So try to understand about how we can assign the RBAC service. For example, I want to share the resources that we already purchased or that you want to purchase from your client side. I'm just going to create a role for GCP to access only Azure virtual machine. एक रोल हम आरबैक सर्विस के थ्रू तैयार करना चाहते हैं, एंड जिस रोल के थ्रू आवर जीसीपी यूजर एबल टू मैनेज ओनली द वर्चुअल मशीन सर्विसेज. ओके, एंड क्रिएट अनदर रोल फॉर AWS जिसमें AWS अकाउंट जो है, AWS यूजर अकाउंट जो है वो केवल नेटवर्किंग की सर्विसेज मैनेज करेगा. एंड अबाउट द क्लाउड यूजर, फॉर क्लाउड यूजर आई एम प्लानिंग टू प्रोवाइड द एक्सेस ऑफ स्टोरेज अकाउंट. मीन्स if you want to access the storage services, so you must need to log in with the help of cloud. So कहीं ना कहीं अगर आप इसको ऑन प्रोमाइसेस से कंपेयर करते हैं या फिर अपने VMware वर्चुअलाइजेशन के केस में इसको कंपेयर करते हैं, तो यू नो दैट कि डेलीगेशन के थ्रू, डेलीगेशन सर्विस के थ्रू हम जो भी सर्विसेज असाइन करना चाहते हैं अपने यूजर्स के लिए वो हम सेग्रीगेट कर सकते हैं. Got it? So I'm going to show you the proper practical how you can implement, how you can achieve it. So what we need to do, रूट अकाउंट से हमने एजर पोर्टल को लॉगिन किया है. बैक टू द एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी, Azure Active Directory, select security panel, and in the security part we are able to find one Active Directory services. Click on Azure AD and we need to create a user. Select users. Although I have already created multiple user, यहाँ पे हमने 2 से 3 user already पहले से बना रखे हैं, but for better understanding I'm just going to create new user again. Click on create new user. Type the name of your user that you want, like I want to create a user with name of telnet. This is our username. Okay, associated with elearningplace.in. No need to do anything. Provide the user password detail. You must need to use the same display name, telnet. Select your password that you want and create. Fine, so we successfully created one user with name of telnet. I'm just going to log in it. To reset the password, first of all, we just need to log in and reset the password. Copy user and open incognito wizard. Portal.azure.com. And paste here. You must need to reset the password on first login. Fine, so we successfully log in our user that we created from our Active Directory. But unfortunately हमने इस particular user के लिए अभी कोई भी role assign नहीं किया है, means we are unable to purchase any resources. यहाँ पे हम कोई भी resource purchase नहीं कर सकते if you are using your Active Directory user. If you want to purchase any virtual machine, it will redirect you on page of purchasing subscription. So we have a 3 different option. If you want to create your virtual machine, you can proceed with free trial, you can manage, you can discuss with your Active Directory root account, and you can also use the student benefits. So we don't want to proceed for free trial. We don't have any kind of passes like Azure student benefits. So that's why we need to coordinate to our existing Active Directory users. We need to connect with our root account of Azure portal. जहाँ से हमने इस यूज़र को क्रिएट किया है उस पर्टिकुलर पैनल पे जा करके we will create a role for this particular account. So it's really simple that you can use the RBAC service. It's really important for administrator and architect. If you want to present yourself as a admin and architect, so you should know about the importance of RBAC services. Okay, guys. So, meanwhile, if you have any question, you can ask me directly because it's a live session. So, you can ask any question related to the Azure or Azure RBAC services. So, आप directly पूछ सकते हैं कोई सा भी question. Okay, so do one thing. Let's try to create a role, RBAC role, and assign to our telnet user. So back to our root account, or in case of root account, let me verify the number of services which is available. यहाँ पे एक बार चेक कर लेते हैं कितने नंबर ऑफ सर्विसेज हमारे रूट अकाउंट के पास अवेलेबल है एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट वी विल क्रिएट अ RBAC service, RBAC role basically, and assign with our telnet user. Okay, so two different virtual machines are available in our root account, and let me check another resources, another services. One is storage account available, and one more thing, let me check the network part, means VNet services. Two different VNets are also available in our active root account. So our agenda to share the resources with our Active Directory user that we created. जो अपने पास रूट अकाउंट में सर्विसेज हैं इन सर्विसेज को हम अपने एजूर एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी यूजर को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना चाहते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ आर बैक सर्विस. Okay guys, so what you need to do, it's really simple option, really simple step that we need to use to manage the RBAC services. Okay, so just need to click general tab, click on subscription, and select your subscription that you have. It may be free trial, it may be pay as you go, it may be MSDN account. So in our case we have a MSDN account, and now we are able to find one option with name of access control IAM. Select your IAM service. In the IAM part we need to click on add. So basically we don't want to assign as an administrator. I want to share only virtual machine. I don't want to share the storage and the networking. So सिर्फ storage को configure करना है. We just need to click on add custom role, which is RBAC role, you can say that. Type the name of your role. So I'm just going to type role for VM. Okay, no need to do anything. We want to create from scratch. Next, add the permission, which types of permission you want to provide. So we want to provide the permission to access the virtual machine only. So type compute, because you know that in compute part we are able to find all types of virtual machine activity. Type in search panel and find the compute option. No, it's a hybrid compute. Just need to type virtual machine. See, we are able to find, actually its a full name is Microsoft Compute. Select Microsoft Compute option, and mark the entire option which is available in compute part, because we want to provide the access of our virtual machine activity. Add. Next. No need to do anything. Next. Review and create. We successfully created one custom role. Let me verify the number of roles which is available. We created a role name with the role for VM, I think. Okay, we need to wait. We are able to find role for VM. It's available. Back to the add role. Type your role name. So our role name is role for VM. Select your customized role that you created with the help of RBAC service. Next. Add users. So we just need to click on select members. Type the username that you created from Azure Architect telnet at elearningplace.in. Select. Next. Review and assign and wait up to 30 seconds. We successfully assign a role, RBAC role, back to the users that you created. This is telnet, and refresh the page. Okay, so we created a role, RBAC role for the virtual machine only. So just need to click here, refresh the page again and again. We are able to find our virtual machine that we created from root account. So RBAC सर्विस की हेल्प से हमने दोनों VM को telnet यूजर पे एक्सेस कर लिया, only with the help of telnet, only with the help of RBAC services. Now, if you want to check another resources like as a storage account, so we are unable to find any resource related to the storage. We don't have any services, any additional services like as the networking, storage, database kind of thing, because we created a role only related to the virtual machines. So guys, this is all about RBAC service. This is the example of RBAC service. We need to discuss more about the RBAC. So I'll give you the another video, another live session for the RBAC services. Okay guys, so I hope you all of you understand about the concept of RBAC service. So let's connect in weekend for live practical live session. Thank you so much guys for joining. Sanjay will give you the complete information about the PIM versus custom role. So PIM is a basically privileged identity management that where we can design our role with the help of scripting. So I'll give you the practical. I'll give you the another live session to understand about the concept of custom role and PIM.